Welcome back. This is Zapin Cuts. Today I'm doing a major transformation on my client here. So you can see he has a lot of hair. First off, we're going to get our number 2 guard and remove all the bulk on the sides, so we're able to see exactly our guidelines once we place them. Moving on to the top hair, we're also going to trim about 1 inch to 2 inches off the top. So the first section you're going to create is going to be in the front hairline. We raise the hair all the way and remove the amount they want to take off. We now split the hair straight down the middle to create our next parting. So this parting is going to be our guide for our next step. But as you can see, I'm going to be cutting a little bit more towards the back so that it doesn't fall over on the fade. Now to connect everything, I'm gonna pick up a section in the middle of his hair and cut off whatever is longer on the sides. So you see I pick up a section, you can see that the right side is longer, and we just cut that straight off. And you're gonna follow that throughout the whole hair, starting from the front, making your way all the way towards the back. Now we're gonna create our ball line. So with my trimmer, I'm gonna create the ball line, just keeping it slightly above his ear, dropping it down towards the back a little bit. And now with our clipper, with the lever fully open, we're gonna create our 1/2 inch guideline. 1/2 inch to about 1 inch is ideal. Now we're gonna close the lever fully, begin to raise that ball line, probably halfway up of that guideline we created. So you see little by little we're going up. We now open the lever slightly to raise the line even more. So I like to keep in mind as you're going up with that line you're creating, you're opening the lever. So that's what's creating the blend and creating the smooth transition. And what I like to do once I'm at the very top of the guideline, I like to flick out a little bit just so when I come back with the other guards, it's easier to fade out. So this is my 1.5 guard, just to soften it up a little more. I'm going in about, I would say about 2 inches from that bottom line. Now we close at 1.5 fully, begin to just soften up. You're really not going to fade nothing out, you're just kind of trimming a little bit more of the hair. Now with my number 1 guard fully open, we're going to go up about 1 inch from that bottom guideline. So not really digging in to the top area, we're just kind of going past that line and flicking out. Closing the lever fully, we're gonna focus more of our attention onto that bottom guideline, soften it up so when we come in with the other guard, it fades it out. So it kind of does fade it, but we're still gonna come in with our 1/16 guard, which is this one. Begin to soften it up a little more. Now we close that 1/16 guard all the way fully closed, and that's what's gonna fade it all out. You see I'm using the corners in certain areas just to make sure I'm getting a good blend. So if you see any dark spots, feel free to open the lever a little more and go higher, because if you have the lever fully closed and you go higher, you're going to create like a bald spot. So just keep in mind, if you go higher into the fade, you can open the lever. Move it on to the lineup. We're going to start right in the middle of his forehead and make our way to either side. Keep it natural, but also sharp. I'm also creating the C cup. I feel the C cup kind of makes the fade pop a little more. With our shaver, I'm gonna bald out where we left off with our trimmer, making sure not to go above that, just so it doesn't create a harsh guideline. Using my comb and my clipper, I'm going to remove some of the weight on that top area, just so it kind of blends out easy, a little nicer. I get my 1.5 guard again, just to kind of smooth that top area a little more, just because it looks a little too dark right now. So with that 1.5, just opening and closing the lever, we'll begin to fade it out. And with the back of the head, is kind of, the hair's a little more coarse, so it's harder to fade out. But what I've noticed that helps a lot is just have your client look down a little bit, and that stretches the skin in the back, and it allows you to fade it easier. Pretty much the same steps. You go from the 1.5 open to 1.5 closed to the 1 open, and now the 1 closed. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you drop a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm trying to upload a little more consistently. And then now the 1/16 open and close. And that's what's gonna bring the whole blend together. But this is the before, this is how it came in. The hair was already, we couldn't even see no more, and this is the after. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, how the cut came out. I wish I put a little bit different product in his hair, because his hair is very thick, but overall, I liked how the cut came out. He really liked it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You know, drop a like. Also, comment below what you guys want to see next. You know, I like putting out what you guys want to see. I enjoy sharing the knowledge I have to those that are starting off, or even people that have been cutting hair. You know, everybody does stuff differently. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.